I got a fish. Just like that. Oh, there it is. Wow. Get another one. Yeah, they're all in here. This one's swimming towards me. So I just pulled up to this point, and there's something that looks like it's trying to eat some bait right there on the point. A little bit past it up current. So I've got one casting rod and trolling a wake bait. I'll hit this bank casting while I'm going against the current, and then I will drift back with it with the jig heads bouncing off the bottom. I usually catch a lot of fish that way. It's definitely easy to cover more ground that way. The current's still moving a little stronger than I usually catch them at. I like to see the roots of the grass. Oh, I just got thumped there. And it's still winter, and the water is still technically probably in the 60s, so it feels like it. So I'm gonna stay a little farther out and assume that the fish are a little deeper. All right, nothing on the troll against the current, which is not unusual, but I do get lucky on that sometimes. So, but I basically wanted to troll up here, see if I saw any fish hitting the top, which I saw one. And so now I'm at the bridge. I'm going to throw both, I'm going to change both to paddle tails with jig heads and throw them down, or just throw them by the bridge and just drift back. So all I do is throw about a cast, and I'll actually let out a little bit more line. And back up the kayak. And if you can see my rod tip, I want it bouncing around all like that. That means the jig head is on the bottom. And I just want a little less than that, actually. So as soon as I get going, it'll kind of pick it up off the bottom just a little bit. That'll be good to go. All right, so I'm gonna redo this one since we're in a little too shallow. There's crab buoys right here, which basically marks where the change of depth is, and I got a fish. Just like that. Yeah, so you saw us changing directions. So I eased up on the rod. This is like always how it happens too. This is either a really nice trout or a very, very, very small redfish. But if you ease up on the rhythm, you know, whether it's a pause or a turn or something like that, it usually makes them bite. So don't know how long he's following it. This is a medium-sized, not quite slot red. Oh, come on, baby. But that tells me that they are in really shallow, so look at that. It's a pretty nice fish. So this is a little bit bigger than the puppy drums I've been catching, but obviously not slot. But a cool fish. Oh, I'm gonna do that same thing again, but now I'm too far out. So I'll go to the bank a little bit and send it out. My line is frayed from hitting the oysters, but I'm gonna chance it. So I take a cast and then let probably probably another 50 feet of line out. And I just want it making contact with the bottom every so often, just like probably every 3 or 5 seconds if that thing is just ticking. That's kind of how you know you're going the right speed. So I could keep trolling that same area and probably catch more of the same size redfish, but I'm hoping that there's a little something bigger. It's kind of right where I want the grass line to be, where you can see all the roots, but it's definitely not dead low tide or anything. So I've got a little Gulp twister tail that's new penny colored. It's the swimming mullet, and I'm trying to make it act like a little shrimp, so I'm making sure it's touching the bottom every time before I lift it up. Oh, there it is. Wow. So this, kind of like what I said, it's another small one, but it hit it really hard. So I'm on a little sandbar. It gets really shallow here real quick. This is about the same exact size. I gotta paddle away so I don't get stuck, but same size, and they obviously like the same bait. Sure I can't get to it. So that's the bait. Dude, and I'm still stuck. There's the fish. Not even, I mean, maybe 12 inches or something like that. A little bigger than like the real small rat reds we had again, but I guess those are the ones that are in the fall that have started to grow. I have no idea. I don't know anything about these fish. So I gotta inch my way out of this stuff and make a whole lot of noise. Let's try to catch one more. Oh, I have one right there. I'm not even joking, I just had a bite right there. I love using the Gulp stuff because it's very scented. The redfish really like it. And I was just getting a position. I wasn't even reeling yet on that fish, so obviously that was just the scent. I didn't do anything. Oh my god, I just missed another one. Anything to really make that fish bite. Yeah, they're all in here. This one's swimming towards me. Same size again. Gotta go ahead and backpedal off there. This one's under the kayak. Alright. Ooh. Same thing. Usually don't fish this late or right after dark, but I'm gonna start because this is perfect. Another one, the little swimming mullet. They like this color tonight. Literally the same size, maybe same fish, I don't know. They're digging it. Note to self, so the current was pushing faster than I know that they like it just from fishing here a good bit. But I mean, I was cruising, not even pedaling, so I just on the nearest point that I came to, I just took a left where the current naturally makes an eddy, and now I'm not even moving at all, and this is where they all are.